Hello and welcome back, fire signs. This will be your financial blockage reading for the month of March 2026 and April 2026. So stay tuned. Um, so we're going to start with Aries. So Aries, what are your financial blocks in the next 2 months? Aries, let's see what your financial blocks are for the next 2 months. So Aries, you're being affected by planet positions right now. So there are adverse planetary positions that are affecting your success. It is your free will that can diffuse the worst of the planetary combinations or trigger good results by using them to your advantage. One way is by doing good deeds to activate positive energies. So yeah, whatever's going on in the universe right now might be affecting your success and creating financial blockages right now for you, Aries. So it might not be the best time to, work on projects at the moment, because there could be some interference going on that's affecting your, uh, you know, your abundance and financial success. Okay, Aries, right now also you might be blind to signs, okay? So you're missing signs from the universe that are trying to point you towards success. Pay attention to signs, slow down and exercise all of your senses, and actively engage with the world around you to notice the signs and synchronicities from the universe that are leading you in the right direction. So you might be a little bit blocked right now because you're not paying attention to certain signs around you, okay, that are pointing you in the direction of success. I feel that there could be some confusion possibly of your next steps. I also feel like you could be in your mind thinking of different ways of bringing in more success. However, you're not really sure what direction to go in, like towards. So there's some thoughts coming up in your mind, but there's no real sense of, is this the right thing for me? Should I go this way or that way? There's a little bit of confusion, a lack of direction of what path you should take. They're also telling me some investments could be uncertain right now for some reason. There's like a lack of certainty for whatever reason around these investments that you've made. So you're kind of going into a situation blindly here because she's got the blindfold on. So you're kind of going into a situation kind of blindly right now. Okay, let's see what else are your blocks, Aries. Your financial blocks. Aries, you're giving up too easily here in the month of March and April. If you quit before the miracle happens, you'll never get to see your victory, okay? So I'm feeling like for some of you guys, you've worked on something here but you're or multiple things, but you're not sticking with them. You're not staying in it for the long haul, and that's why you're not seeing the results. So you're maybe backing out of it too soon. It says even if it becomes very difficult to hold on, fight till your last breath, as the road to success is never easy. So you could be giving up, if there's obstacles or challenges, instead of staying with things during the difficult times. All things are working for your good. Okay, we're gonna have to, well, you know what? We're gonna move on after. I'm just going to continue going with Aries. So Aries, it says here, you're not valuing your time, not using your time wisely, spending time on things that don't count. Okay. Stay in charge of your time and evaluate the hours in your days and see if there's a lot of wasted time that you could manage better. Prioritize your goals and decide which are important. So for some of you guys, I'm seeing you don't have the time right now. There's a lack of time for you working on things that are going to bring you more financial success. Not sure why this is, but I do see, a very busy schedule for some of you guys. Or again, there's impatience in waiting for something to manifest. So you need to be a little bit more patient while you're working towards these goals that you have, okay? Because I see you either pulling out too quickly, or giving up when things get a little bit difficult or challenging, okay? Not really seeing the effort being put in to overcome these challenges. So giving up way too easily. Also, again, we have the blindness to the signs, okay? As what already came out. Blindness to signs of you know, missing signs from the universe that are trying to point you towards success, and also the planetary positions. Now, there is a couple more cards that did come out before we move on to the next sign. We have limiting beliefs. I can't. Okay, so you're letting your limiting beliefs get in the way from manifesting your dream life, Aries. So it says choose something new to believe in that will help you improve your life and start implementing things that support your new belief. So instead of saying I can't, say I can. Okay, limiting beliefs are getting in your way. Also conflicting desires, which we did kind of bring up earlier, where there's conflicting things going on and it's causing confusion, wanting different things, okay, having several ideas, completely contradictory desires that cancel each other out. Identify the conflict only after you have found reasons for all your conflicting currents and understand the root of this confusion. Will you be able to have one clear desire going steadfastly in one direction? Okay. And also, you're waiting to be saved, Aries. So you might be relying on other people to help you or to help you figure things out, okay, instead of generating your own success. It says believe in who you are and realize that you're more powerful than you know. Dare to go after what you want and be your own savior. So I see for some of you, you could be hoping that, you know, success falls into your lap kind of thing, but you're not really wanting to put the effort or energy towards it, okay? You're kind of just expecting results without really putting in the work. Okay, we're going to move on to the next sign. So Leo, let's see your financial blocks for the month of March and April. Leo. Okay, Leo, right now you're having a negative self-image that is affecting your success. It's causing blocks in your financial success. Okay. Negative self-image focuses on faults and distorts failure and imperfections. So you might be looking at your faults too much and not looking at the positives of what you bring to the table and what you offer. So you could be kind of nitpicking yourself. So it says here, stop downplaying or ignoring your positive qualities and remind yourself that there is plenty of good about you. Okay, so your negative thoughts about yourself could be getting in the way of your success, Leo. Okay. Also, Leo, you have a blocked solar chakra right now. May experience low self-esteem, overly rigid or controlling behavior. Unblock the third chakra, get outside to use the energy of the sun and recharge your yellow chakra, or do a fire meditation with crystals to help boost your confidence, optimism, and well-being. So there's a lack of like confidence or power. Okay, you don't feel like you're in your power right now. There's a lack of self-esteem. So you might feel a little bit of a lack of motivation, Leo, right now, or a lack of purpose. Okay, Leo, you also have some unrealistic expectations. Okay, so some of your expectations might not be grounded in reality. Explore expectations, begin to reconsider your expectations. So I feel like your expectations are too high for yourself, and try and keep your focus on the areas inside your control, like your own actions and choices for a more realistic, achievable outcome. So you could be raising the bar too high for yourself, Leo, in the month of March and April. I feel like you're expecting too much from yourself, okay? You're also putting too much emphasis on winning, okay? So, you know, I feel like kind of like that energy, like you have to go from 0 to 100 overnight, and that's just not realistic expectations for yourself. Leo, you're also relying on luck, okay? Counting on luck for your success instead of making your own luck. Luck doesn't decide. Trusting in luck to bring you success means that you're not coordinating your efforts in such a way that you can achieve them. Remember, luck favors those that are prepared. So what I'm getting is there's a little bit of fantasy thinking going on here, Leo, where you might be feeling like just your thoughts alone will manifest your luck and your success and your outcome, okay? So I feel like you're getting in your mind a little bit about this. Not getting the rest of the picture very clearly here, Leo, but I think you know what I'm talking about here, okay? We got two more flying cards. Okay, resentment and envy is getting in the way. It's draining your energy, Leo. You're envious of other people. We're going to have to stop there, guys.